We're the summer office assistants for Res Life, and we're going to answer some first-year questions just about our experience at Barnard. My name is Kaylee Hannenkrat. I'm going to be a senior in class of 2011, and I'm a political science major concentrating in Slavic studies.
I'm Rachel. I'm a rising junior class of 2012, and I'm a film studies major.
Hi, I'm also a class of 2012. My name is Shanice, and I'm a women's studies major, and I'm minoring in environmental science.
Okay, so first question that we have for you. What was your favorite part of NSOP week and why?
My favorite part of NSOP week was when NSOP rented out Ellis Island for us, and we had a party there with bands, and we got to tour the museum and stuff, and NSOP week was a lot of things like that, so that was probably my favorite, because I had never been to New York before, and I got to see the Statue of Liberty and all these things that I probably would have never seen otherwise.
Yeah, all the big events that we had was fun. Our year they rented out the Met Museum for us, which is cool. It was really cool. I would say going on the walking tours were really fun though. They sound really cheesy, but they're not. And if you haven't really been to the city, you get to see a lot of things that you probably won't get to see for a while after you start classes.
Yeah. For me, the Met was the best experience, and I met my boyfriend there, so that was really cool. Yeah. Love relationship happened in NSOP. And the Central Park thing was really cool. They rented out like the amusement part of it, and that was really fun to me.
Victorian Gardens?
Yeah, Victorian Gardens. And yeah, NSOP was cool. They have a ton of barbecues and like a ton of social events, so you'll meet a lot of awesome people. Yeah,
free t-shirts.
Exactly, they give out free t-shirts, so look for those. I still have mine.
Yeah, me too.
Nice. What's your favorite class that you've taken so far?
Well, I'm a political science major, so I tend to take more poli-sci classes than anyone because I'm crazy like that. But my favorite one so far would be the American Presidency with Richard Pius. It's a really fascinating class. It has the entire history of the American presidency. It talks about the dynamics within each administration, and I learned so much that I never would have learned otherwise. And it's just, even for non-poli-sci majors, it's just absolutely fascinating, and I loved it.
I have two absolute favorite classes that I've had. One is 20th century art, and for anyone that has any interest in, who loves the MoMA or any type of modern art, the class is wonderful. Brandon Joseph teaches it, and he's kind of an art history superstar. He's just engaging, and all the art's so interesting, minimalism and all this crazy post-minimalism and performance art. It's exciting and fun to learn about. And my second favorite class would be International Film History. Anyone that likes film should have the opportunity to take Andrew Saris, who's basically one of the oldest living film critics, who is a legend. He is a huge legend and is basically watching his favorite movies. So if you have any interest in film, getting to take a class with him is like the best thing you could do. That's one of the great things that you have to offer.
Awesome. Okay, so one of my favorite classes have nothing to do with my major. It's just an awesome class that everyone should take because it's really, really awesome. It's called Dance in New York, and you get to go around New York and see all these different plays and things like that and critique their dancing. And I know nothing about dancing, and it was an awesome class just to learn and also just to go to a ton of performances with the class. It was really interesting.
And they have theater in New York too.
Yeah, that's also cool. I didn't take it, but I hear it's awesome too.
What was your first year residence hall room like? / where did you live?
I lived in Reed 430. Living in Reed, it's not the nicest of the dorms, but it definitely has a lot of closet space, which is really, really nice. My roommate and I both had more stuff than we probably should have had, so our room was kind of crowded. But it is nice because you do kind of end up bonding people on your floor, but you do spend a lot of time walking out the hallway. And there were times when we would just sit out in the hallway and have conversations until like 3 in the morning, and it was a lot of fun. And it's just, it's not the nicest of the dorms, but it's also kind of a way to build camaraderie and bond over that. And you have lots of closet space, like I said, so.
I agree. I was in Reed as well, Reed 235. And the second floor of Reed is really cool because it's Souls Reed, and it's cut off from all the other dorms, so it's not attached to Brooks or Hewitt or anything. And so there's like 40 of us, and you're all kind of in this microcosm. So we became really good friends. And I agree completely. Sit out in your hallway and just talk to people, because my closest friends are still from my freshman year.
Yeah. I lived in 444 Brooks with 3 other of my friends that are really, really awesome. So Brooks was cool. I lived on the floor with a ton of girls, so it was awesome getting to like know so many different people. I can't say I necessarily stayed friends with them because I was never on my floor, but I definitely did with my roommates because I love them. But they're the best.
Awesome. What's your favorite study spot? It's a little dull question, but...
My favorite study spot is Lehman Library, not to be confused with Lehman Hall at Barnard. It's I like to study in the SEPA Library. It's huge, and
the International Affairs School.
Sorry, School of International and Public Affairs. It's over across campus, but it's I'm pointing. You guys don't know which way I'm pointing. But it's a really cool library.
She's pointing the right way.
I am pointing the right way, just for your information. And SEPA students tend to be less intense than some of the people in Butler, so it's more relaxed, more chill. There's couches, and it's
I love
to study.
I like studying in Avery. I'm not sure it's like architecture and art. So pretty much people go there and check out these like huge, beautiful art books and architecture books. But it's nice. It's cool and lots of big tables and windows, and it's beautiful.
My favorite place to study is in the business library because they have, not business library, the business building, because they have like all these different conference rooms, and you can totally just take up one even though you're not supposed to because it's only for business school students. But on the weekend, like, it's not that many of them there because they have to travel here, because I don't think a lot of them live around here. But it's awesome. You get this big room to yourself, and it has like a TV and like a board or whatever, and it's very good for like group work because you can talk and shut the door and no one can hear you. So it can be loud, which is always awesome.